Hello, everyone. We are from ETTHRA, Entrepreneurship Undergraduate Student from SBMITB Batch 2026. A group consisted of me, Areta Bratandari, Kezia Zevanya, Felice, Fidela Ghania, and Alif Rizqy Abdallah. We would like to present our final project of Business Intelligence and Analytics course. It is Cracking the Code, Predictive Analytics for Targeting Deposit Subscribers. Okay, so our first slide highlights the why predictive modeling is important in the context of term deposit marketing. Many studies says that predictive models help identify high potential leads, reduce marketing costs, and increase efficiency. In short, it allows bank to better target the right customer for term deposit campaign. And for our dataset summary, it is recorded there are more than 40,000 datasets with 21 variables. Okay, so in this case, the imbalance there are 11% yes, and there's 89% no. This is show that it is challenging as we need to build models that can accurately detect a small number of potential subscribers. While in the Portugal market outlook, because our case is based on Portugal, uh, it is shows that opportunities and market supposed to be positive. Okay, then in this project, we use a exploratory data analysis method, or EDA, with the predictive modeling as logistic regression, decision tree, and random forest. For the evaluation technique, we use confusion matrix, a ROSI curve, and feature importance, it is random forest. Why we use these methods? Because it is an interpretable baseline. There are rule-based, easy to explain, high accuracy, and handles nonlinear patterns well.
Okay, now the bar chart shows that nearly 89% of customers said no to the offer, while only 11% subscribed. This imbalance means accuracy alone isn't enough. We must consider recall and precision to truly measure how well the models identify actual subscribers. Next, here we analyze how education level affects subscription. Interestingly, the illiterate and unknown groups show the highest rates, possibly due to a small sample size or fast decision making. Meanwhile, university graduates and professionals also had good response rates. Those with only basic education had the lowest subscription rates, around 8 to 10%. Next, this chart shows that students had the highest subscription rate, followed by retirees and unemployed. On the other hand, blue-collar workers, housemates, and service staff had the lowest rate. These may reflect different financial needs, access to information, or time availability across groups.
We also explore age as a factor. The 61 until 100 age group had the highest subscription rate, over 40%. Younger adults, like 70 to 30, were slightly more likely to subscribe than middle age group. This suggests the older customers are more risk averse and interested in safe financial products. Next. In logistic regression, we identified several key variables. The consumer price index and contract method via cellular phone positively influence subscription. Negative predictors include failed past campaign and low employment variation. Interestingly, call duration had a small coefficient, but we'll revisit its role later. Next. Here, we rank the top predictor. The consumer price index had the strongest positive effects, while the both come failure had the strongest negative effect. This insight helped us understand what factors most influence customer behavior. Next. In the decision tree model, employment rate was the root variable. If the employment rate was high, the model predicted that most customers would say no. However, if it was low, then call duration, interest rate, and timing of previous contract became important split point. This model is specifically useful for simple rule-based targeting.
Okay, move on to the representative tree from the random forest model. Similar patterns were seen in random forests. Short calls meant low subscription chances. But if the call was long, the interest rate was low, and the previous contact was long ago, the chances of success improved significantly. This confirms the importance of combining variables for better targeting. The ROC curve shows that logistic regression had strong classification performance. The curve is close to the top left and the AUC is around 0.93. However, it still struggles to predict the yes class well due to the imbalance in the data. So this is the confusion matrix for the random forest model. Here we look at the matrix. It had high accuracy, about 91%, but only 43% recall for the yes class. This means many potential subscribers were missed. If the business goal is to catch more yes cases, we recommend adjusting thresholds or using rebalancing techniques. In this slide, compares feature importance using two methods, mean decrease Gini and accuracy. Call duration was the top feature in both, while interest rate and time since last contacts were also important. Consistency across both measures confirms the strength of these features.
Okay, now let's compare the three models. All models had similar accuracy, around 90 to 91%. Random forest had the best recall and AUC, or area under curve. Decision tree was easiest to explain, while logistic regression was the most interpretable. Each model has its own strength depending on business needs. Last but not least, to conclude, we recommend focusing on customers with long call durations, favorable past campaign results, and lower interest rates. Random forests perform best overall and can be integrated into lead scoring for telemarketing. With predictive modeling, marketing can be more targeted, cost-effective, and successful. And that wraps up our presentation. Thank you so much for your attention, and we're happy to answer any questions or feedbacks you may have. Thank you.